Welcome, viewers. Today we are discussing a very important topic, the effects of the Akosombo Dam spillage. And with me is Mr. Kyei Yamoah, Executive Director, Nsemkafo Consult, and I'm your host, Emmanuel Nyameche. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Sir, we've been told about 30,000 people have been displaced and many more affected. Recently, I heard you visited some of the affected communities. Can you share with us the issues you encountered on the field?
Yes, I have visited some of the affected districts and communities in Volta region and also in part of Greater Accra around the Ada estuary. And what I would say is that I was shocked at the level of devastation and damage. Some of the communities are almost submerged by this flooding, and roads leading to some of these communities were not accessible because of the flooding. A lot of the communities and families are engaged indicated their unpreparedness, and they didn't envisage that this level of water or flooding would affect them. In fact, in one family, the woman was said she was in the night in the house when she saw water coming in her room. She got out and the whole place was flooded and the water was coming. The next morning, the water was everywhere. It gave a lot of families little opportunity to even pack their belongings.
Inakanyu kunge hiyo mini ile nyumba yonge.
Onyomi no wa wasion le nyumba ya tutu awo wa hembe wa helumi. When bababu
In the night the water just came upon us. We don't know anything.
Who had to live in a rush, just pick a few things because the roads are more traveled and they had to just carry what they could. I engaged with fishermen who have not been able to fish for the past 1 month because of the flooding. I also engaged with farmers who have had all their farmland covered with water, and then most of them were not able to even harvest their produce. Those who had harvested their produce and stored them had the flood also destroying the harvested produce. So this is a disaster, and is a human rights issue, and it's a humanitarian issue. And I think we all as Ghanaians need to see it as such. It's unimaginable.
Thank you, sir. What can be done to mitigate the effects of the flooding as a nation?
There are a couple of things that can be done. As we speak now, there are a lot of blame game, but I don't think now that's what we need as a nation. There is disaster, there are families, farmers, fishers who are already distressed, and we immediately need to take care of them. I think that the resources of the government is overstretched. I have engaged with NABMO officers. We've even made donations to them. There are materials that are necessary. There are materials that are needed. This include mattresses, blanket, mosquito net, even sanitary pad for women, and food. These are important things. Then medical set. I think that we need to find a way to take care of these victims, even at the evacuation centers. What can also happen is that we as a nation and as citizens must also be able to support. I would want to appeal to corporate bodies and individuals, celebrities, and most especially the churches. It's very important because by visiting the areas, almost every major church in Ghana has branches there. The Orthodox, the Pentecostal, Charismatic, Apostolic, and what have you. I think that they should dedicate this period to providing financial and resources for people in the areas. They are church members, and I think that they have also contributed their due. So this is the time to give back to them. I will also appeal to the government to declare some emergency for these areas so that people will be willing and will see the urgency to support. I would also want to advise anybody who have friends, family, or relatives in those areas. If you live in Accra or so, invite them. Let's get them to come and stay with us. so that we can take care of them. This is humanity. This is what we can do to support each other. And we can look at other measures later. But immediately, the victims need to be supported so that they will feel at home, because most of them were not able to pick their equipment or their items or their materials, and therefore they don't know what to do. So we need to support them. It's very important and it's very urgent.
Thank you very much.